Hey YouTube, how you doing? It's Anthony again, here in my office 75. I thought it was enough time to make another video. Not a lot has happened since the last video, and as you know, I have my offer from Wells Fargo as an audit manager in the operational risk space. Um, since the last video, I did get all the information to sign. I got the offer letter. I formally signed the offer. So my job starts on 5/29 of this month. So in a few weeks, I'm still waiting to get my computer. They're gonna mail my computer to my house here in Buffalo, and I'm gonna get started here in Buffalo because of COVID. Um, and then at the same time, we're gonna put the house up for sale. I have a few things that need to get fixed up around the house before we list, and um, and then it's going to be a matter of finding a house in the Pennsylvania area. So I'm really excited about the role. Kind of weird too. Uh, the person I interviewed with, she's going to be leaving her role, and then I'll be getting a new manager. So I have a new manager, and then I'm going to get another new manager. So it's kind of interesting. Um, so I'm ready for that. No big deal. Um, but yeah, lately I've just been kind of looking at houses, looking at a lot of houses, and looking at what I can afford. Oh yeah, and that's the thing I didn't tell you guys. The offer. Um, so I knew going into this that the average pay for this role in the Philadelphia area was 155,000 with a 30% bonus, and they offered me 145,000. And now, given I used to be making a base of 115, um, it's a $30,000 raise, and even though it took 18 months, it still puts me at more than what I would have been making if I stayed at my role at the other bank. Um, so I take it as a good. I didn't turn it down. I've been waiting for. I've been, as you know, if you've been watching this channel, I've been trying to get an offer for over a year, and now that one came through, and granted, it's one of the higher paying offers too, 145,000. And what's great about it is there's a 30% bonus. So if you do 145,000 plus a 30% bonus, my math says you're at 188,500. Now we have to remember I'm going to be in Philadelphia. I'm not going to be in Buffalo. So 188,000 is not going to go as far there as it would here. But I've been looking at houses and trying to stay in a nice big house with a big 3-car garage and all the stuff that I want, like I have here. Um, and their houses are about between 800,000 to like 1.2 million. And if it wasn't for my credit, I would be easily looking at $1 million house. Um, but I don't know if the damage done to my credit because of being unemployed for so long is going to affect the mortgage. Hopefully, it just affects how much I pay for the mortgage. I'm obviously going to pay a higher interest rate, so I'm thinking that I'll hopefully be able to get a mortgage. It'll just cost me a little more until I repair my credit, and then I can refinance it or something like that. That's kind of what my plan is with the whole mortgage thing. But I've been through mortgages so many times. This will be my fourth house, so I've been around this road before. Um, but I know I need to get employed. I need to get working first. I need to establish a work history before I do anything. So that'll start on the 5/29. So what's going to happen with this channel, guys? I think I'm going to still make weekly vlogs like this to kind of give you an update on how the move is going and what's going on with making the move to Philadelphia. And I'll probably make a video. I'd like to make a video of the new house that we go to, or when we start looking at houses. I could show you kind of what I've been looking at. Um, right now it's just a big mess of houses. I haven't reached out to any real estate agents there in Philadelphia yet or anything like that. But I will. But it's going to be weird to see how long I can work from Buffalo during this COVID thing. I'm guessing maybe a couple months. Um, and it's just a huge relief, guys, with selling the house because um, the house mortgage hasn't been paid in like a year, so it's way behind on the mortgage. Um, just because we hadn't had the money to do it. Now that we do have the money, it's going to be a matter of selling it, taking those proceeds, and putting those down on the next house. Because I do have equity built into this house. I put about $100,000 down on it when I bought it 2 years ago. So I would get that, and then I would get any appreciation we've had in the last couple of years. And there has been some. I could tell that by what the comparable houses around me sell for. So yeah, that's what's going on, guys. It's just a matter of playing it by ear, getting my computer, getting set up, and then I should be off to the races. And they said there would be a little change to the work that I would be doing. I know that initially they said I would be working on a lot of third-party risk management stuff, which is my core competency. I have the most experience in that area. But they said I'll be working on some enterprise-wide thing. Sounds interesting. Whatever it is, I need to do a good job at it, and prove to them at Wells Fargo that I'm as valuable of an employee as I was at the bank I used to work at. So I guess the next big thing really is to get in touch with some mortgage companies. Let's see if I can get a mortgage. But I don't think I could do that until I start getting paid. Start actually showing that I have an income. Because they're not going to give a mortgage to somebody without an income. Yeah. So the good part about it is it's a good income. Granted, I don't think they'll count my bonus, but off the bat, they might say you make $145,000 base, and it's a discretionary bonus. So when I was working on the mortgage for this house, they wanted to see like the bonus for the past couple years, so we could show them that. But I haven't had any bonuses since 2018 to show them. It was a good bonus back then, but I think it was probably maybe 25%. But now I'll be making 30%. But I've just been doing a lot of researching kind of all the jobs that I've interviewed at. So I'm looking at my notes, guys, over the last year and a half. It goes from Goldman Sachs to Walmart to M&T to Pratt and Whitney, J.P. Morgan, CIBC Bank, M&T Bank, Charles Schwab, Santander. They work in the third-party risk space. I think this is one of my early interviews from Wells Fargo, where it's saying that they would be in Charlotte, Philadelphia, Minneapolis, St. Louis, San Antonio, Phoenix, San Francisco, and Denver. I guess I could have went to Denver. So yeah, not a lot going on. With my lawsuit, I have not been able to reach my attorney. I even sent him an email. I call them all the time. So that thing, I was saying before, if I didn't have a job, I would take the settlement and buy rental properties with the money. But now we're going to be in Philly, and I know rental properties aren't as affordable in Philly as they are in Buffalo. So we'll see if there's any good opportunities to buy real estate to invest in. If not, all the money is just going to go in the bank. I like to actively trade in my portfolio account. So I'll have a big stock portfolio, or big for me at least. And that's just how I'll be managing my extra money, and of course buying a car. But the house is first. We got to start with the house. Um, so I don't plan on doing any more interviews. I think I'm done with it. Um, what was weird is that Citigroup, who reached out to me like a month ago, who had talked to me a month prior to that about jobs, and then he sent me a message about a month ago saying, hey, might have more internal audit roles at Citi in Tampa or in New York City. Am I interested? And I said I was. But then that was a month ago, and I've sent a couple emails to him and just not getting a response. So that's not very cool. Kind of left out to dry with Citi. But it doesn't matter, because in my experience, from what I've been through, Wells Fargo pays more than Citi. At least Wells Fargo audit pays more than Citi audit in the same role. So I'm kind of landing at a better place. So that's really all there is, guys. I'll make more videos maybe when I get my computer and I get a little bit started up. When I get to talk to the people at work, I guess my new manager is going to be on vacation when I start, so it's going to be kind of a slow start. But once she's back, I can get a better idea of kind of what I'm going to be working on and how long we think we'll be working remotely. But I'm thinking from day one in Philadelphia, when I do make the move, I'm going to have, what am I going to have? I'm going to have a house for sale, and I'm going to be looking at houses. But I'm going to need a place to live in the short term. And I guess I might even have to rent an apartment, or I might have to start in a hotel room. I don't even know, just to have a place to live to start off. I'm gonna drive down there with a Beetle, not have much room. Probably gonna have to buy another car, not the car I want, not the Range Rover, or not a McLaren or anything like that. We're gonna have to buy like a Chevy Suburban or Chevy Tahoe, and use that to move our dogs, because we do have 3 German Shepherds. We'd have to move from Buffalo to Philly. We want them to be comfortable on the trip. So I'm going to have to get another truck. Probably buy it cash, or wait till I get a couple paychecks. And just with a couple paychecks, I'll probably be able to pay for a car, which is crazy, but it's pretty good. Yeah, I was looking at jobs at like M&T here. Some of the past jobs, M&T compliance testing, target pay of $95,000 to $105,000. So I'll be making much more than that. So I think that's about it. I'll make another video in the coming weeks, but just once again, guys, thanks for your support. And we finally did, by here in my office, 75 or 73 really, secured an offer and finally got out of this job search situation. So thanks guys for watching. If you like this video, give me a thumbs up. And if you want to continue to subscribe and get a better sense of what the audit manager career at Wells Fargo is like out in Philly, that'll be coming up for you guys. So thanks for watching, guys, and have a good day.